Alright. Hello, everybody. It's time for more Fiesta. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. Get things going. For those of you just joining here, we're doing the 4-job Fiesta. I'm on Pure Chaos. Ooh, that was a weird voice thing. And I have Knight Berserker Dancer at the moment. Dancer, not doing anything because I don't have that unlocked. But, oh god, my entire party is level 15. I need to adjust that. I cannot walk into the... Yeah, okay. I cannot walk into the library like this. I will die. We'll do some fights outside the library to get ourselves to 16. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we got him right. I have two-hand. Sweet. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. We're just gonna jump right on in. I'm not gonna... Alright, avoid desert. Don't get owned by Dorm Chimera.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Alright, there we go. Level 16 on everybody but Galoof. I can now enter the library. There's that ender pot. I think I'm basically set up to go do this. Yeah, Knight Berserker. I really hope that my 4th class has some sort of magical component to it. I think I said Time Mage when I was doing this a couple days ago, and that'd be nice. How's your run going?
Pretty good, pretty good. I just beat Carl Boss a second ago.
Oh, okay.
So now I think I'm going adamant hunting.
Oh no. Page 64, don't do it. Okay. Ranger, Time Mage, Dragoon, Summoner. That sounds fun. I like Summoner as a class a lot. Alright. Speaking of summons, I've got to go beat up a Frit here. Which I feel like should be a pretty quick fight. I've just got a lot of damage on my side. Oh no.
The library tends to be not too bad as long as you have the damage.
Yeah. Like, the worst run you can have in the library is, like, going in here with just, like, a pile of white mages and having to fight Biblos that way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Some potion. Biblos to confirm to be with Knight Berserker. Yeah. Like, I know, like, I've seen, I think it's like White Mage or, like, White Mage Thief, you know, like, just the starts that have such a low damage output that Biblos' repeated drains can just get you. Alright, we're avoiding the skull pretty adeptly here, which is good. Alright. Hello, Frit. Ooh, Frit really likes to be dodgy today. That's fine. I can return the favor. Alright, sweet. That was not that bad. Thief Bard Zerker. It's gonna be nice. When I finish this up, I'm gonna be able to go get myself some death sickles and move on with things. That'll be nice. I think I'll probably grab 2. I only have 1 Berserker right now, but like I can foresee times in the future where I am going to want 2 Berserker.
It's kind of incredible what the Death Sickle does for the Berserkers like a class.
Yeah.
It goes from being kind of not really a liability, but not really pulling its full weight up until that point, and then that one weapon just turns the class around.
Yeah, and it's continuously useful for such a long time, which is...
Yes.
Okay, Galoof is finally level 16, so we have 100% avoided the skull. No skulls today. Yeah, 2-handed Death Sickle carries you all the way to Rune X. Yeah. You just have to watch out. There's, you know, the set of either undead enemies or auto-reflect enemies, and... The undead ones are the worst, where you're just stuck in a loop trying to kill an enemy and your Berserker full heals it. Hey, Tsubasa.
Hey.
Alright. Almost to... one fight here, and then we get our save point where we can use a tent. That is what the Poison Axe is for. You just have to remember that there's a fight where you need the Poison Axe. Like, if you've ever gone up the Dragon Mountain and run into, like, an undead dragon and had a Death Sickle equipped, it's like, oh dear. Yep, Night Zerker's the setup.
You know, some classes can switch out their weapons mid-battle.
It's true.
That is a feature of some classes. You know, I kind of like that about Final Fantasy V, though, is that this really is a game where being able to switch out weapons mid-battle is an actual feature you're going to use on several occasions.
Yeah, it comes up. Like,
yeah, like, that's a thing in some of the other Final Fantasies too, but it's actually a mechanic you use in this game, and it really isn't in some of the others.
Right, like, even just the fact of, like, you know, cracking rods.
Yeah.
Is a big enough one. Alright. Alright, level 16 is where I'm gonna be, so let's see how Biblos goes at level 16. Just go with the beatdown. That's what we got. Ooh, okay, there's the counter protect, which can't really do anything about. Oh no, not magic hammer. What are my knights gonna do? Alright. Fight's going okay so far. Yeah, you can keep counter-protecting, that's fine. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. There's like a pause every time a sword hits. Oh, confusion, okay. Oh, okay. People are gonna fall over to that. I think I need to heal somebody enough to... Oh, dear. Yeah, I think I need to, like, use an elixir on somebody to make sure somebody can survive Wind Slash if that happens again. Yeah. Nope, there's a drain counter. Oh, it missed. Oh, that's good. There we go. Perfect. Only one drain counter and it didn't land.
Ah, fantastic.
And a unnecessary elixir, which is the best kind.
Well, no. You were affecting the RNG with that elixir.
That's true. If I didn't use it there, the drain counter would have landed. And then
Yeah, then the fight would have gone on another 20 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, mid. Everybody turns and looks into the camera. Alright. So now the next, like, 20 minutes of the stream gets to be me fighting Bio Soldier.
Right, hey Slayer, hey Zambo. How's it
Oh, how's it going, Tsubasa?
going? Alright, yeah. I figured I was going to just watch and I thought, I've got some Fiesta to do. Still not at the Earth Crystal yet, so
Okay.
might as well try and get that done tonight.
Fantastic.
Yeah, cool. I just finished up beating up Biblos, and now we're going to start our talking to Sid mid.
Yeah, I just caught that then. It took me an hour and a half yesterday to beat Biblos.
Oh.
So that was enjoyable.
It can be a really painful fight, basically based off of Berserker decisions in the sense of sometimes drain counters happen, you know, and it's like, what do you do?
Oh yeah, because I was running 3 Berserkers and a Monk for that fight.
Ooh.
So that was what I had to work with there. And I spent another half an hour farming Death Sickles.
Yep.
And that was my day yesterday.
Yeah, that's where I gotta head next.
Where was I? Okay, getting the chocobo.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, Pat, that's a very big realization to come to once you realize you can just run from. Oh no! Oh god, can I kill Dorm Chimera? Come on, I want to kill Dorm Chimera. Whenever I walk through the desert, I'm always walking in a specific way to minimize these tiles, just so I can kill Dorm Chimera, avoid Dorm Chimera.
Yeah, I ran into a few of them yesterday.
The game trains you to fear the desert.
Well, Lena's gonna take a nap for a little while, but we didn't die.
Okay, can I catch the black chocobo? Okay, got it. That wasn't too bad.
It is considerably... Are you playing the GBA version?
Yeah.
It's a bit harder on the older version, because you don't have the, like, run on holding B.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not having to do that.
You gotta, like, I need a thief.
Half an hour farming testicles yesterday, half an hour chasing a chocobo.
Yep. Alright. Let's get back up. I need to spend some... Get out of the way, bud. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some... Wow, I have a lot of money. Whoa.
How much is it a lot?
When did I get 20 grand?
Well, I see you're 20 grand and raise you 33 grand. I'm also level 20 though. So that's how long it took me to farm my testicles.
Okay.
Is it the next desert I go to after getting the chocobo?
Once you get the chocobo, you go back and I think you fight the sandworm, yeah.
Yeah. Well, berserker decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, berserkers. Berserkers.
Hey, Medibot.
How y'all doing?
I just had the fakest soul cannon fight.
That's
Man,
fake fights are the best fights.
I don't remember, like, since I've done the Fiesta, I don't think I've had a soul cannon fight that wasn't, like, extremely real, but I guess if you just have enough summoners, it's not a problem.
You just hit him with the bolt.
Rama shows up like 17 times and then the fight's over.
Grandpa talks to Soul Cannon for hours. Grandpa offers Soul Cannon Werther's original 8,000 damage. It clogs up the machinery.
It's very thematic too. The game is all about listening to old people talk.
So I'm not going to be streaming my run, but I did just start.
Okay.
So I registered for Forbidden, so that's going to be exciting once I get to that part of the game.
Yeah, forbidden.
And my first job is White Mage,
Okay.
which I can't remember if I've had before. So I need to find that item that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Once I get to the place that has the item that doesn't exist.
I forgot that you could just buy that. Like later in the game. It's
Oh yeah,
purchasable items.
even though it's not real.
Right. But yeah, White Mage, the slow but steady start. Alright. Let's go sink a ship. ship and have it for about 15 seconds.
Yeah, but then it gets replaced by the Black Chocobo, which is definitely better, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
You get a lot of different, like, movement things in this game that just sort of go away very quickly. The little Drake in World 1.
Yeah, that's something interesting I like about how this game's designed, actually.
Hmm.
Well, I love the Drake because, you know, at the time you get it, it's very limited, but then you get it in the second world, and suddenly it's this huge thing.
Yeah, because of mountains.
Yeah, yeah.
How many
Drake.
vehicles do you even get anyway? It's like, you get the first boat, which lasts for
Yeah.
barely any time.
You get
Then
first
you-
boat, airship, Chocobo, Black Chocobo, Drake,
Submarine?
submarine. Well,
That's second boat, though, yeah.
yeah. So I gotta think of a name for my main
Mm.
dude. Names. Oh, I'm gonna be on the screen for like an hour.
Okay, time for the sandworm.
Decisions.
What goes quicker than Biblos did?
Mm.
You may want to consider reining in the number of berserkers in the fight.
Yeah, I'm only bringing one for this one.
Right.
Okay, that's one correct.
I've named my main character Oily.
So
Call me Oily.
what are all of our bats called?
Oh, I named mine just My Dude, which I think I got that from Lucy, actually.
Sounds like a Lucy move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dorgan spotted.
Jarts.
Ooh.
Cyber Jorts.
Mine is Churro, which I believe was short for Churro Vapes with a Z. I don't remember why.
I am. Although I mean, you know, Bart's has the Z there, so
I think that's the most important part of any name for a bat. Oh no!
Y is next to Z. Does that count?
yeah,
That's close enough.
it's one of those off by ones.
I do love being off by one.
So the little sleep bubbles there are impassable terrain. You cannot walk through them. I am the control group this year. My character is just Bart's.
Always good to have a control.
Yeah, you know, I think it's important to have that, or else you don't have a baseline to compare to.
I mean, that's just science.
Right. All right.
Oily freelancer.
Let's go pick up the death sickles.
Okay, I probably should be using focus for the sandworm fight. I probably shouldn't use focus for the sandworm fight because
Yeah.
I think that doesn't work as intended, or as I intend it to.
Yeah, because you focus one of the holes and the sandworm moves, and you've been tricked.
It is definitely a move for for gamblers only.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually. I think I've gotten White Mage as my first job before.
What is this fight? Nobody can hit anybody. Okay, there's a hit.
I don't have a good record of my fiestas. I'm trying to recall, like, what jobs have I just not ever received?
This bird is completely invincible.
Unkillable bird.
I can't hit it.
Just a regular, unkillable bird.
Yeah. Help. Okay, my Berserker knows how to hit birds, but my Berserker is the only one who knows how to hit birds.
Sounds about right. There's a run history on the Fiesta site. That would do it.
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on. I gotta.
Hello. Thank you for the sub.
Give them the skull.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Glad you're able to catch the Fiesta. I'm here doing. I've got a bunch of knights and a berserker. That's what's going down today.
Knight is so good. How is that class allowed to be so good?
You have a sword and you hit things really hard with it. Alright. Goodbye, ship.
Oh, I don't want to get back attacked by Devil Crab.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to change the little. There's a little. The little star for subscribers in the chat. I think I can customize that now.
Oh yeah. Is that going to be a skull?
I was thinking about making that a slime,
Oh, that would be extremely good.
and then have it become a more powerful slime as time elapses.
Checks out.
So.
I want to become Metal Dabble.
Yeah. Oh, alright, nothing in here that's really big.
Pirate. I press the pirate button.
Yeah, that's my thought, is that I think it would be cool as a slime that just kind of goes up the more powerful slimes as time progresses.
Alright, so I'm not terribly well acquainted with the source material, that is to say, the Dragon Quest.
Yep.
Is there ever a skeleton?
What is the slime that... Okay, I'm going through my head of slimes, and I can't think of like a specifically like bone slime from the games that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look and see if I can find one.
I'm aware of, like, skeleton jelly, but that's from a different source of lore.
Right.
Right.
Skeleton jelly is from skeleton.
Right.
But look, it is a metal slime, a skeleton slime.
No, because metal and rock is different.
Well, because like if we're looking at like from memory of Dragon Warrior Monsters, which is where I remember a lot of the slimes from. You get Slime Knight by combining a slime with a devil, and you get just the bubble slime by combining a slime with a zombie. There's, let's see, Slime Borg. That's like a cyborg slime.
Robot slime. We have robots.
We have robot slime. We have cube slime, which is box
You have
slime.
blessed cube slime.
Yep.
Cube slime, which would very much fill out the whole of the square.
Orb.
There's a few gem slimes which are gems rocks?
They are. Which is about as, like, bones also being rock, means that gem slime might be the closest thing we get bone.
Yeah. I do not believe there is a slime that is like a skeleton slime. Like,
There's ones with shells on them.
yeah, I think in Dragon Warrior Monsters 2, there's the one that looks like a clam pearl. Like, you know, it's an oyster.
Apparently there's one which is just like a togepi but without the arms. I don't know what that's from.
Now we meet everyone's favorite. Just favorite. Full stop.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite, Captain Ferris.
Hey, equip shields. It's not useful yet. Like, two-hand is going to be the most useful thing, because that means, like, because I have Dancer, I'll be able to, like, two-hand, Dancing Dagger later. You know, like, dance commands.
Come here. And into the brig.
No, I should turn my battle speed up for this fight. That'll help, I think.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that after I'm done streaming today to see if that's just something I can go ahead and affect quickly. Changing that little icon, I think that'd be good. I remember seeing, I think it was last week, I saw the fact that I am able to change that was introduced.
Does anyone in chat remember what order the weaknesses of Accio Avis are?
No, Kaz and I were trying to work it out yesterday, and I think the only thing we figured out is that it starts or ends weak or absorbing wind.
Wind.
Wind is somehow involved.
I want to say the final form is weak to wind. God, no, it starts weak to wind, becomes absorb wind. Yeah, other way around. God.
Sure, I believe it.
Whatever.
I am
Is it the
amazingly
same as
credulous.
X-Deaths, or is it different, the ordering?
I don't know.
Elements.
Okay, it is taking damage from fire, and that is enough right now.
I'm pretty sure its final form is just immune to, like, elements, right? That's its gimmick on the final.
That might be rough.
Like, yeah,
With my particular class, that might be rough.
Yeah, that's sort of its trick, is that it's immune to mastered berserk. Yeah, that's good.
But could it just be the order of the crystals that's weak, so? Because that would make sense.
That sort of makes sense, but the problem is that, like, water isn't an element in the game, so you'd have to substitute ice.
Oh, yeah.
But that might be it, though. That actually might be it. It might be, like, wind, ice, fire, lightning? Or, like, if you substitute the crystals.
No, because Creep Gnome in chat says that Form 2 absorbs ice and 3 absorbs fire.
Oh, okay, so it's those, but it's absorbed. Dang it, that's...
Well, no, because then if Form 1's weak to wind...
Okay.
Who knows?
Potion.
Yeah, deal damage.
I always forget how to do good things in the Wind Shrine. Ahoy, cat.
Hello.
I stole a goblin's shoes.
King slime. Halo slime, right? That's a slime.
So I had to trick you into doing slime research.
Mime slime.
Mime slime. Hold up.
slime.
I want to be friends with mime slime.
Yeah, mime slime. But the order in my head, like, because it goes normal, blue slime, and then you have red slime, because in Dragon Warrior 1, that's sort of how it goes, is you run into red slime a little bit after you run into normal slime, and it's slightly more powerful. Alright, good Berserker decisions.
I always pick the wrong staircase in the Wind Shrine every time. 100% failure rate.
Man, the GBA version of this game has a little bit of slowdown, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. In certain parts, in fights, it's most noticeable, like when there's the AI loop in the background.
Right now I'm noticing it a lot with summoning Shiva.
Ooh, okay.
It's all these little particles, and suddenly the frame rate drops all the way to the bottom.
Okay, I threw 3 elixirs at my party and beat Sandworm.
Alright, that's victory.
Fair price.
Those are Ferris's secret stash of elixir in Phoenix Town.
Yeah, I'm all out now though, but that's been my strategy for the last 4 bosses, I think.
Once you get Earth, that's going to give you like another job to work with, and you'll hopefully be able to gain power in that way.
Yeah, I know my 3rd job is chemist, which is like that definitely fixes most of my problems.
And it's just getting there and the resources that it costs. My 3rd job is dancer, which is why it is not featured yet. Because we do not yet have dancer unlocked. Yes, yes, dancer to recover MP. It's perfect. Just hit the black flame.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Yes, Dancer, Berserker, and Knight are the three I've got right now. I realize the like, they're kind of tiny. Hmm.
All right, Archeoevis down.
Nice. And then you've got a job to grab then.
I do. Let's take a moment and send the.
Oh. Confounded by memory cursor.
Oh, heck.
I just ate a potion. That's a potion that I will see again shortly.
On the plus side, these fights are fairly simple. On the downside, give me your axes. Just give them to me.
Right. Time to take off those knives. Knives are illegal.
Oh, I forgot about... Oh, right. The slime above gold slime. Yeah. I'm still thinking about slimes. I'm trying to think, like, what the like, what level of slime and what, like, what is slime ranking, you know? I don't know how you would rank slimes from least to most powerful.
Man, a slime above gold slime.
There's a slime above gold slime.
Big gold slime.
Yes.
Maybe I should just run from these fights now that I'm all white mages.
That's a pretty reasonable thing to do. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 7 had Platinum King.
Yeah, there's a Platinum King in Dragon Quest 9 as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, other news that I'm very happy about today was that my good friend Palaka Worm is back in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, Plaka Worm! Here comes Plaka
It's
Worm!
Palaka Worm.
Plaka Plaka. That's the sound of Plaka Worm.
Yep. Not a very known fact, but Palaka Worm is basically a Pokemon.
Plaka!
Palaka.
Well, I've just been given my 4th class,
Oh, Dragoon?
Oracle.
Nice.
Mmm.
What does...
Forbidden.
Tell me my future.
The secret forbidden job.
God. How does white mage? And I guess the upshot is that white mage is one of the starting jobs that is good for the entire game.
Yeah, it takes
Like,
it forever.
You get an awkward start, but then it basically rules forever.
Right. It takes forever to get, damaging spell, but it does get there, and when it does, it's pretty good. What if you're on the SNES? I would not recommend doing a forbidden run on the SNES.
Yes,
Not recommended.
I was advised ahead of time, which is probably fortunate because I probably would be playing on the SNES if I was not advised.
Okay, so I do at least have staff.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good. Have it.
Talk to Sid and Nude. Alright.
Talk to them. Zaw. Just some wizard named Zaw. Like, yeah, I built a canal. Why?
Look, people gotta pay me if they want to go through the canal. That's how it works.
I think Zoc built the canal. Just sort of heard about canals one day and was like, it's not so hard, I can do that.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Maybe to win a bet?
Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe he just started laughing through the mountains one day and like someone said, "Oh, you're building a canal, are you?" And he's like, what?"
Yeah!
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Like, to conceal a wizard crime, claim to be building a canal, is like, well, I gotta follow through now, or people are gonna think I'm a liar.
Right.
But not like in the normal wizard way. The kind of liar who says they can do things but can't. That's not the kind of liar a wizard wants to be.
Right. Hold on, what is this slime? The Slyin Heart?
Slyin Heart. Is that one from Dragon Quest 9?
Yeah, it says it's in 9. I noticed it because it is, it's Slyin Heart, which starts with Slyo at the front of it.
Yeah, I believe that uses the same model as one of the bosses from that game.
Alright.
Yeah, it does.
I have obtained 1 Death Sickle. I think 2 is the number I actually want, though, so I'm gonna get my second.
Staff isn't back where okay, right?
I think it claims to be and is lying.
Whatever, I'm back rowing anyway. I'm lightning party. I will gladly just take forever in every fight.
Okay, where do I go with the airship? I do not remember this part very well.
So you just got the airship?
Yeah.
I think you go to,
The town you fell in a hole in?
yeah, you fly over that town.
Right.
Rubble Slime. Which is a really good name, by the way. Hey, yes, the skull! It's
Yeah!
here. Finally! But no, I like Rubble Slime because it's a bubble slime that just kind of has some rubble in it.
I saw there was a muddy slime as well, which is just a muddy bubble slime.
On the one hand, I see the skull nearly every day. On the other hand, I have not seen the skull here in quite some time. So... disappointed to learn that the bow with death... yeah, both the bow and the, I think the assassin's dagger doesn't do it either. Oh, it does do it? Or is it just the bow that does it? I thought there was a second weapon other than the bow that has a death proc that doesn't... Hey, there's Death Sickle too. Alright, we're good to go. I can finally leave after, like, probably half an hour of farming for Death Sickle. Don't worry, if you want to see more farming for items, you'll be able to see that when I get to Barrier Tower later in the game. Because this party seems to be shaping up to be a 4 Reflect Ring party. Let's go get a Chocobo. Get back here. Get back here. Where'd he go? Where? What? Where? Ah, I found the Chocobo.
Hey.
Okay, now to figure out where I go from here.
I believe that's a talk to Sid in mid.
Yeah, I've done that and I need adamantite. I should really just get a walkthrough up though.
That brings you to the first meteor.
Okay, first meteor.
Huh. Alright, let's go up to Licks. Hey, Abyss Hunted. I think I can get to Licks in this.
Yeah.
Alright, well, first I gotta steal all the items from this castle. Seems to be that way, Abyss Hunted. Gotta talk to the Chancellor or get the heal staff. I might not be able to use the heal staff, but I always want to have it.
Okay, obtained adamantines.
Okay, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, where we have Dancer as our fourth job, and we do not yet have access to our third job from Fourth Crystal. And then, kind of working our way through. I guess next up is Sandworm.
Oh wait, I can use Titan, can't I?
Yeah.
I'm a summoner.
Call on muscle friend.
That is correct, Abyss Hunted, I am not.
Man, summoner is great.
Yeah, Summoner's real cool. What if I get Geomancer? That'd be nice.
Okay, the adamantite is down, which I think means I'm onto the cannon.
Yep. Yeah, you'll be heading up to the cannons and actually heading into the Ronkin Ruins.
Okay, so I should be able to get the Earth Crystal today. That's good.
Yep. You've only got 2 major bosses. Yep. Fiesta times. Alright.
I'm from Carl Boss.
Carl boss with white mages. Oh dear.
I
think
mean,
that's maybe the
as long
worst.
as I stay awake, I can't lose, right?
Yes. It's just like you have to stay awake for a while. Okay, so I got a heal staff. I'm not going to be able to use that. Yeah, I might not actually ever be able to use it, but again, I like picking it up. So next, I'm going to head to Licks. I think Licks is where I'm going to head next.
I should probably only use one Berserker for the cannon. Yeah.
It's not going to be the worst if you use more than one, like, because by the end of that fight, there's only one target left, but... Alright.
I'll do it with one for the time being and maybe switch to 2 if I feel like I need the extra damage.
Okay.
I should probably double check the rules for Forbidden. Because it's like, when you get your Forbidden job, does that mean until you actually have it, someone needs to be a freelancer?
I don't know if it's like you have to be a freelancer or if it's, like...
I think it's just like regular job roles where you just,
Can double up.
yeah.
gotta say though, reading the rules does sound like a good idea. Maybe I ought to do that.
Ha.
Continuing to drink tea with Carl Boss.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this is a long walk there.
I updated.
Abyss Hunted, if you're asking if I learned that we are getting bosses from the Forbidden Temple, then yes, I have learned that. If there's another secret, then I have not.
Oh crap, no bio soldier. No,
Yeah, bio!
no. Alright, this area is super dangerous because it has double bio soldier as a possible encounter. Yeah, the skull.
Abyss, you cannot get into the temple itself, but you can go immediately outside of the temple where you will get 3 of the 4 jobs.
Yeah. So it's not like you just have to get the tablets from memory.
Mm-hmm.
Because like otherwise, what would be the point? The timer stops after you beat after you beat X Death.
Also, you cannot actually do the temple with every set of jobs, so...
Yeah, like you couldn't, like there are many illegal combinations to be like for beating the temple, because I believe you need Thief and Beastmaster flat. No, is it Thief and Beastmaster?
You do need those jobs. I think there might be a 3rd as well.
So like with Forbidden, you would have to have 2 of your other 3.
Maybe Gilgabot got programmed to know how deep your team could potentially get.
Don't believe so. Alright. Time for a walk back. Everybody's got better swords. Oh god, it's an immediate counter. That is... Bio Soldier is extremely rude.
time magic that I want that's not sold in stores. Like in the first world specifically. Because I'm noticing a couple empty spots in the spell book.
Well, you could pick speed up if you want to go, like, to Jackanape Zone, but you don't care about speed, so...
Yeah, I did grab that one while I was there, but there's still 2 spots that...
Trying to remember what the other ones are. Alright, these mountains are a bit of an annoyance. Oh, right. Those are World 2, as Tsubasa says.
Alright, so nothing I need to worry about right now. Alright then, I think I'm ready for the second world.
Cool.
Still fighting Carl Boss.
Look, it's a long fight. You gotta hash out things.
My introduction to doing fiestas was with White Mage.
Hell yeah!
That did put me off for a little while.
Should come from it. Oh, hey, I've defeated Carl Boss.
Okay, congrats.
Excellent.
Now you just got Magissa and Forza, which is a fight.
Yep.
And then you've got Garula.
Don't I have Siren first?
Oh yeah, and you've got Siren, but Siren's like...
Well, Siren you can cure, at least.
Right, Siren being the easiest of those 3 fights. Due to elemental weakness to the one thing I know how to do.
Yep.
Okay, Soul Cannon.
Ah, dang it. I flipped the wrong coin. I was like, sit in middle, be in the pub, right? No. Back to the library. Hello. Float. Alright, so Sandworm with 1 Berserker, we should be still fine, though.
If you have to, you can always just make the Berserker take a nap first.
Right. Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Tungsten. I hope you enjoy your skull. It is very timely now, as we have returned to the Fiesta.
Cool skull!
Right, 1 lost to Wave Cannon because I forgot how the fight actually works.
Oh, yeah. The fight effectively... Yeah! The fight has 2 moves. Yeah. Old and Cannon.
Basically, so long as I deal with the old before my entire party becomes old, I'm good.
Alright. it comes. Sandworm.
Worm.
Hole 3. Hole 2.
Hole 2 is a very powerful spell.
Oh no, we killed the hole. Alright, we showed the hole the skull. Perfect. That sadly doesn't actually do anything. Oh, wait, no, it actually does do something. It invokes 2 counterattacks.
Yeah, I was having that problem and I was doing that.
That's fine. Both of the gravities hit Galoof, and if Galoof wants to take a nap, basically okay with that.
I'm just going to sort of operate under the assumption that it's okay for me to be blowing my MP in random encounters.
Yeah, basically.
I'm only bothering with ones that have at least 3 enemies, because I can just all cast Cure twice and wipe them out.
Well, there's a spot midway that you can heal at, so...
Yeah.
Okay, the cannon's down.
Nice.
Alright, Galoof is down.
Hooray. I just got to the midpoint.
Yeah, and then from there, if you want to just go ahead and, like, spend some time killing encounters, you can easily do that. Alright. That should be it. Yep. 10 hits to victory. Alright, into the desert. Oh no, Sand Bear.
Sand Bear's gonna get you good.
And there's the Desert Killer.
Trying to remember how to actually get to the item that doesn't exist.
It's at the beginning of the dungeon.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's right at the beginning. There's a rock. And you have to stand on the rock for about 5 seconds to make a bunch of other rocks exist.
Alright, guess I'm walking back. Because it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right at the beginning, so...
See, I thought it was like right at the end, and it's like if you pick one, you get the siren fight immediately, but if you pick the other one, you get the flail.
Right. That does exist. Like, I think there is like a thing, but it's like, I think an antidote or something. You know, it's not a key item. better save before, Cray Claw, you know.
Bird Claw. Well, I get to heal more skeleton.
It's true.
Show up at Siren over-leveled, having done the dungeon twice.
Really, that means you'll show up at Garula over-leveled, and that's honestly preferable, right? Like,
Yeah. No, that fight's gonna be a nightmare. Because I don't have damage, and Garula has counters.
okay, that's the spot. Oh, fallen hole.
Oh, yep, there's the rock that I, like, touched for a second and then left.
Yeah.
Yep, and yep, there's the rest of the rock. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds to wait. Black Orbit, Uncommon, or Riot.
Fairhead with the bold statements.
No, look, I
Where's the
understand.
lie?
Look, we just had, like, this, like, fake Palaka worm in Amonkhet, and that was still at Uncommon. Is Palaka worm in M19 at rare or something? Yes.
Exactly that, actually.
Exactly that, in fact. I'm really ecstatic about the return of Palaka worm. Palaka worm at common or riot.
Palaka worm is just... I don't even know how to describe Palaka worm other than, like, once you're in a format with it, it'll make sense.
Right.
I guess once you're in a format with it at uncommon, it'll make sense.
I'm imagining it at common, and then how many of those would just be in a draft. Your draft deck is every ramp spell you found and every Palaka worm you found, and that is your deck. And I think that'll beat
Palaka worm.
most everybody else.
I mean, you did that with Ulamog's Crushes that one time.
I did, and it works.
I mean... It's also just really cute and lovable.
Yeah. I like saying its name.
Klaka.
Palaka.
It's just like... It's this...
That's your favorite rare. Oh god.
I just...
Yeah.
It's like... It is pushed, but fair, but, like... It's, you know, it's a value creature, but it's not like you get to have 1,000,000 of them, it's not like you get to throw them down super early. It can get you back into a game, it can close out a game.
Mm-hmm. And, like, you know, if somebody decides, aha, I will answer it immediately with, you know, Doomblade, murder, I guess, in this instance. You're still up, you're up a card, you're up some life, you're feeling good.
Right. It's something where, like, your opponent is allowed to just be like, I don't want you having this giant creature. And you're like, well, okay. You don't like... What's it? The Blunderbog, the 5-3. That leaves the 3-3.
Thragtusk.
Thragtusk. Blunderbog Thragtusk. It's like... Is the Palaka Worm where you're like... "Ugh, you again, as far as, like, large green value. Whereas Palaka Worm, like... It feels better to lose to Palaka Worm than it does to... At least for me. Like, I lose to Palaka Worm, it's like, alright, got Palaka, happens. Good call. Good choice, Green Mage.
Well, Thragtusk was a single green. Palaka's triple, so it asks for commitment to the plan.
It's 7, so even with acceleration, it's still a mid to late game card.
I might have deleted Crayclaw in 2 attacks.
That can happen.
Thragtusk isn't lovable the same way that Palaka Worm is.
Yeah. So let's fly.
No, oh god. I took one step too many and now I'm in the cutscene before healing up.
Heck. Okay, so now I've got the Ronkin Ruins flying in the air. I'm gonna have to go talk to Sid Mid and get myself adamantite. I think getting job 4 is my goal again, as you said, Tsubasa.
Yeah, I'm fighting Archaeoavis at the moment now, probably.
Okay.
Finish when or if I win.
I said Mid.
In theory, I guess I could try and do the killing it with a counterattack. But that seems a little difficult with the Berserker.
Ooh, you could. That is an option, and the power of Monk to like sidestep it.
Mm-hmm. I think what this fight really relies on, though, is not having it use Breathwing 3 times in a row at the start.
Oh, heck. That's
Because that just knocked me down to 200.
right. That is quite literally 3/4 of your health.
Mm-hmm. I do appreciate, though, that with monks and berserkers, there's not really much thought that I need to put into any of these fights.
That's true. I guess I'm feeling the same with Knight. Like, I don't really have choices I make. I just sort of throw my numbers at the opponent and hope they are higher. A lot of...
Like, the biggest decisions I've had to make so far are, do I want to use elixirs to win this fight?
Right. And it is the Adamantoise.
Maybe I should have done more level grinding down in here because it's probably going to be the best zone I can fight in.
Well, you can go back to it.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Come on! Ah, dang it. It's fine.
How many Mountain
I
Dews do I have to
think
keep
I'm
this?
in the-
There we go.
I think I'm in the final form.
You're in the final form if if the king says like, "Oh, is this the power of the crystals?" That's the
Yeah, okay.
That's the final form.
Oh, there's a breath wing.
Heck,
I should still be fine.
there we go. Adamantoise down. All right, so on to the cannon.
Oh god. What button did I map to select?
Ooh.
Okay, that's the fight done.
Wait, I'm totally pressing that button.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, open the map. That's R.
Yeah, that's on a trigger for some
Oops.
reason.
I'm like, open map. Oh. Alright, well, so next I have Megissa Forza.
Yeah, Megissa Forza is next on the top of the mountain.
Are there undead up on the way up to her, or is it just like the cats and the birds?
It's like cats, birds, and the gravestones.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to think if I want to get... I'll come back and get myself levels if I decide I want to get levels.
Right.
It's not preemptively grind.
Yeah, you've got that. You've got Garula in front of yourself, so... Alright, so I have the advantage going into this fight of having purchased a bunch of coral swords. Which is also how I killed Crayclaw in 2 hits, is having coral swords.
Seems good. Checks out.
Yep.
Okay, I've got my job.
Hmm?
I have to be a gladiator.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that... I don't actually know what it does, but I suspect that's more punching things with axes.
Yeah, my knowledge of those classes is just null. Like, I don't know them.
Okay, let's see. It's got the command finisher, which can do 9,999 damage, a critical hit, or nothing. So, seems alright.
Roll the dice.
Oh, and that's also level 2 ability, so I can just give that to everyone. Oh, and they also have, like, every weapon.
Yeah, that's their big thing, is weapon access. Okay.
Okay, Galoof is gone, so... time to make someone a chemist and then call it, I think.
Okay.
Welcome to my magical shop. You have to tell me you're a cop.
It's the third of these down. Let's get the last cannon dead.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now, I think.
Alright.
Take care, Tsubasa.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Actually, I might call it for tonight as well. Playing about an hour.
Okay.
And I don't want to get too rowdy before bedtime.
That's fair. I know I'm just about to start fighting the Soul Cannon here, and then once I make my way through Ronkin Ruins, that's where I'm gonna get my 4th job and call it. So.
Wrong. All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Take care. See, I think just got blown off with the big bridge. I think if I can march my way to the Moogle forest, that'll be a good stopping point. Bit
Yeah.
beforehand.
Alright, this fight should be fairly simple. But mostly because I have Thunder Swords. If I didn't have Thunder Swords, this would be a lot more of a problem fight.
Soul Cannon can be tricky. I mean, it mostly has one good trick, but
Yeah.
it is a good trick.
Ah, crap, that's 1 old. Alright. As long as I can avoid 2 old, I'll be okay. Okay, from here it's just damage race. Safety locks offline. And you can see the difference between Bart's damage and everybody else's damage there. Old kicking in. However, the fact that I'm attacking for literally 1,400 damage on this boss is the kicker.
That helps.
Like, I'm not gonna have to heal through this wave cannon. It's gonna hurt, but we're gonna win the fight before the second wave cannon shows up. I almost won the fight before the first wave cannon showed up. That's the power of the Coral Sword. Alright, so I do have I want to pick up the Ancient Sword in here. That's, I think, the one treasure I'm after.
Yeah, you take that Coral Sword into the fight with the boss that absorbs lightning.
Yeah.
And that might be a problem.
I do have a pile of, like, normal swords for everybody to switch off of when lightning becomes ineffective, but... Yeah, you are correct. You do not want to have an elemental weapon equipped against, final form Archaeoavis. However, until then... Yeah, I always like the Ancient Sword. It's a powerful weapon. I think it has it's got, like, a good status on it too. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's also a gold armor in there, I think, which you might want.
Good point.
I don't know if it's going to be super critical, but it's a good step up in gear.
Yeah, it's better than the mithril stuff I'm currently wearing. There's golden armor. Oh, back attack, huh? This is gonna be a long fight. Welcome to White Wind. And not being able to target down enemies. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's the skull. That actually saves us a lot of trouble in this fight. And then we can just kill the enchanted fan. And the skull. Unfortunately, Necromancer's locked behind the final extra dungeon boss, and they have the monster version of animals that can summon a skeleton. That sounds pretty cool. Hey, President Ark, thank you for the sub. Enjoy Timely Skull. Oh dear, it's Archaeo Toad. Okay, we got good damage on Archaeo Toad, even in back row, so that's alright. Problem is that my Berserker is now a Toad. I really like the animations on the frog. Alright, so the rule of this room is you want to take the left-hand wall. Oh, I probably should have cured the Toad status. Whoops. $1,000, Shuriken, Ancient Sword, Moonring Blade, Power Armlet. And then there's this hole right here that tries to trick you. I remember that. Yeah, there we go. So that's the sword. Applying its effect. Yeah, as the sword implies, sword that sometimes ages enemies. It's nice. Up. Back to Toad. So this is the hole that is trying to catch you.
Alright, I think I'm about where I'm going to leave off tonight.
Okay. Excellent.
Take care, Sly 9.
You take care too, Zambo.
Take care, everyone in the zoo. Good night.
Alright. So we're nearly through the ruins here, which is good. I think I'm doing pretty dang good on levels for where I am. That's just sort of a side effect of both farming a lot for death signals, but also the party, where my damage is so very much tied to my levels. Alright. One last attempt, and on to the final boss of the day. Thanks, Masazal. Ether and Cottage. Alright, here we go.
Boy there.
Hello. How's it going?
Pretty good. Let me see if I can make any of this any better.
Alright, I am beating down Archaeoavis. Hello, Kaz.
Sweet. I mean, you have, like, physical damage, so you'll
Yeah.
be fine for that.
I have a
Right.
Berserker.
Yeah. Honestly, that's maybe enough to win that fight. Like, maybe, you know, other people feed the Berserker some
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it's, Berserker and 3 knights, so they are dealing normal damages. I have to unequip those coral swords. Because if I leave
Oh
them,
yeah, oh, that could definitely ruin you. I forgot that Coral Sword existed.
Yeah, I went and picked him up and then went and fought Crayclaw, who was weak to lightning, and Crayclaw exploded.
Ah. Crayclaw, the chump.
Yep.
Probably rename him to Chump. I think every year I think to myself, hey, we should take a crack at figuring out how to rebalance the game. It's got some issues. Like, I think it has issues that the Fiesta is uniquely good at exposing. but I don't know. It's probably a fool's. It's probably like way more work than I'm actually giving it the act credit for. Come to think.
Yeah. It's a little like what are you thinking of? What sort of things would you want to? Oh, there's Arceus actually dying.
I mean, enemy health and experience, mostly.
Okay.
I think it could use a lot of EXP adjustment because like you very quickly get to plateaus if you're like fighting regular monsters, and like almost every battle is not worth fighting. Like the correct way to approach the game is to like run away from as much as possible and only fight, like if you're even trying to get experience, only to fight like the specific monsters.
All right, it is time to make a tweet. So I get Dancer.
Hey, a rebalance patch in development at the moment.
Oh.
Okay, but you know, Dot Warner 17, when you say like throwing money at the problem exists, if you're talking about rods, then yeah, that's kind of a problem unto itself. But if you're talking about Zenage, or Money Toss, or Guild Toss, or whatever it's called in the various versions, that is heavily dependent on your level. Like, you have to get the levels first, and then you can give them the big Guild Tosses. I ran into that problem when I first did a Samurai run.
Oh god, you use it and it just does nothing? Let me... There you
go. You have 60 seconds. Man,
you have 3
maybe
days.
I should enable or configure Nightbot or something. I don't know.
Excellent. I will take a look at this. I'm gonna click on the link right now to...
Yeah. That sounds charming. I wonder what they're on about. This is probably gonna read like a manifesto, right? Like
known bugs. Berserkers may freeze the game if they jump. Alright.
Sweet. Yeah, I can comment on this? Oh, shit.
Alright. Our 4th job is... What? Hold on. I didn't think that was possible, but can now use Freelancer.
Oh, man.
What?
That's kind of nuts.
I didn't know that was a... I've never seen that given out in like by a job. I know it's a job, and I know it's like there, but all right. I am under pure chaos, so maybe that's a uniquity to pure chaos.
Mm.
All right, I have to add my little icon. I can't believe Freelancer. Well, all right then.
Well, that means you probably want to master some jobs?
Yeah.
Dancer is a pretty easy master, so you might be able to do like a Dancer night, and then you're basically covered for stuff.
That also has like a lot of equipable things, right? So
yeah, Freelancer can equip basically anything. I think actual anything.
Yeah, I think it literally.
I
think the pool is literally anything. All right.
That's sort of the point. It's just Lena. You just have Lena. Don't worry.
It's just a little Lena. That's fine. All right. Crystal blows up. Glyph's gonna leave. X-Death shows up. not all these things happen in any order.
Oh, I guess, did you pick up a ribbon from Burning Karnak like I failed to do?
I did because I knew that Dancer was job 3 at that point.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be set for for Grand Cross anyway.
Yeah. Freelancer with, like, equip ribbon, equip, like... Oh god, what even do I have for passives? Like, what's Night God in that tree? Is there, again... No, there's not HP. It's like...
There's double hand.
Okay, so it's gotta be, like, two-hand...
There's, like, double hand, equip shields.
But like, what does
Equip
Freelancer
armor.
get? You know, because equip armor and equip
Yeah,
shield.
they're not gonna... Right. That's essentially, like, a nothing. But what you do get is the like stat bonuses from
Yeah.
mastered classes. So that's what you're really going for. Your freelancer is probably going to be your most powerful character.
Right. Well, especially because I have Berserker and Dancer, which are two pretty quick masters.
Yeah. Let's see. So you can have, like, a freelancer with two-handed Brave Blade and, like, a 50-50 on dancing.
Oh my god. The
Like, I
two-handed...
think that's where your damage is coming from.
Yeah, two-handed. I have not run from a fight. I haven't... I've only had, like, one fight that I felt like I wanted to run from. Like, just... But we made it through. There was a Dorm Chimera that showed up. And I thought I was
God.
going to die, but I did not.
It's pretty good.
Rip King Tycoon.
He always looked like a spooky wizard.
Yep.
Like, the kind that has, like, a cowl around their face, kind of like the, the Evil Queen from, Snow White? I think.
Oh,
She's
Maleficent?
got the cowl?
No,
Or wait.
or not. Is that Maleficent, or is that,
No. Yeah, Maleficent is... She has, like, horns on her cowl.
Okay.
But, like, the Evil Queen...
Oh.
It doesn't even have a name, right?
Right.
She's just...
Which is fitting. King Tycoon doesn't really have a name.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't.
Like, Tycoon's a last name. Right? Like, Tycoon Castle.
Or a
so.
place. Like, he is king of this this place that he's in.
Yeah. Alright, there's
Although,
Dancer.
King Tycoon would be a wonderful, building game where you build a dynasty of kings, and you have to, like, build their tombs before they die,
Okay.
properly buried, and then when the successor takes over, you have to start building their tomb.
Like, look,
Yeah,
you've only got 30
That's-
years. Like,
and that's King Tycoon. And so, like, you'd be able to, like, share your best and most elaborate ziggurats on social media.
okay, yeah. Would they be, like, visitable like a roller coaster tycoon?
Oh, definitely.
Like, you'd have people show up and visit the ziggurats and... Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would have to. Sounds like Dwarf Fortress, but with shorter lifespans. And I think fewer rules. I would hope.
Oh my goodness.
Dwarf Fortress has too many rules.
I want to give King Bones Wild Red.
Why have I never thought of King Tycoon in the vein of Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I don't know. It's never
It
come
seems
up.
like such a shoo-in.
Yeah.
Wow, we should be talking about this every year. at every Fiesta as soon as the character appears on screen, which is within the first minute.
Right, and only for the first minute, so...
Yeah, he kind of goes away. Then he
Yeah.
tells you to kill a boss, and you do.
And then he
It's like
dies.
vitality. Yeah.
Freelancer. I'm just... And I just don't have, like, it's not like I have Freelancer with, dual cast, summon, something like that, where it's like I could actually make use of it with, like, a bunch of mages.
Yeah. I mean, it only gets really good if you have, like, a whole lot of classes, right?
Right.
And, like, you just auto get all the monk passives, for instance. It's like, aha!
Yeah.
I'm huge!
Yeah, and it's best if you have 2 commands you want to use that aren't base commands of a class.
Right.
So if you want a character who's, like, dual cast and, like, mix or something like that.
Right. I don't know why you would... Well, I mean...
Yeah.
But yeah. I guess just sort of thinking through the possibilities between, like, Knight Dancer, Freelancer, you're gonna have damage.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem. You can have a bunch of ribbons, too. So, like, stat... the statuses are not going to be that big a deal.
Right. Well, especially
Shouldn't anyway.
Equip Ribbon is one of the only passives that's worth equipping on a lot of my characters.
Right? What are you going to put on your, like... Well, actually, Double Hand would be
Double-handed.
kind of savage on a Berserker.
It's either going to be double-handed or Equip Ribbon. Those are the 2 passives.
Hmm.
I might use Equip Axes at some point if I feel like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and set some jobs up. We want... We're gonna have Ferris be the Freelancer for now. Equip anything. And they get to equip the ribbon on Equip Anything. So I need 2 ribbons already. Like, dang, that's... And you've got the Mongosh. Oh, I need to buy armor for my Dancer. But that is going to be for later. At this point, getting that job was my kind of goal for the night. So... Oop, you got some buzzing going on there. That's strange.
Yeah, I mean, that's not strange from where I'm sitting, frankly.
Okay.
Yeah. There's... Like, the entire computer is actually kind of metallic, the one that I'm using here, so there's, like... There's electrical contact that changes depending on, like, if I touch the thing. And it's... like, guys, why did you make your MacBooks this way?
Heck.
Huh.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for streaming here for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take things down.
I see.
So thank you all for joining.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.